Hey guys, welcome to the Solution Architect channel. And in today's video, I'm going to quickly just do a comparison. I know I haven't done any videos in a little while. I'm really busy at the moment studying for AWS certification. I'm not sure when I'm going to get that done. But anyway, this is a comparison between setting up a virtual machine using user data on AWS and using custom data on Azure to be able to run and host a web application. So you don't install anything, just copy and paste the user data and custom data in while you're creating the instance on both platforms, and I'm going to show you a comparison how it actually works and how it looks like. Okay, hope you like this. Okay, so I have AWS on the left hand side here and I've got Azure on the right hand side here, and we'll go to Azure quickly to create the first. We go to our services, we go to compute, and we go to virtual machines and create a virtual machine. So I'm just going to get rid of me here, make me a bit smaller there. Alright, so just pay as you go, and I'm going to create a new security group for this. Compare. And okay, so I'm creating a new resource group. The virtual machine name is going to be compare VM is Azure demo. Okay, and I'm going to create one closest to me, West Europe, and availability options. I'm not going to worry about putting it in the availability zone for now. I'm going to create a Ubuntu server. I'm not going to use spot instances. I'm going to create the cheapest one because I'm just going to delete it afterwards. Let's leave SSH on. I'm going to use just the public key, and it's going to create a new key for me automatically. Leave that on. Public inbound port. We can also change this inbound port to HTTPS because we want to make sure it's available so we can run a website. And then go to, if you don't do that, you're going to have to do that afterwards. I can show you afterwards where it's done next. I'm going to create just using the standard SSD, otherwise it's going to cost me, but I'm not going to leave it open. Next one, I'm not going to create extra disk or anything for this virtual machine. Networking, it will create automatically a virtual network for me. And if I haven't got one, so I didn't set up one for this demo, I'm just going to use the default subnet. It's going to create an IP address for me, and I'm not going to worry about the security group, just use it on basic. Import, we already configured the ports. Go to manage. I'm going to leave everything as default here, and then go to advanced. And this is where we add the scripting. So I just copy a script from the Microsoft website that is going to, and in this case we're going to use Nginx as the web server. So I'm just going to paste that script in here. This is a long script that is just going to install these packages, Nginx, Node.js, npm, and it's going to write user data to www, and here you can see hello world. So I'm going to just show you hello world demo into that host name. And the app is listening on port 3000, but it will be available automatically on port 80 because we're having port 80 open. So I'm going to just go to next, node tags, and go to review and create. This will just tell me how much this is going to cost me, and it's telling me it's up on a port that's open to the public. So I'm not going to worry about that because I'm going to delete this afterwards. Go create. And I need to download a private key to be able to continue with this. It's just going to save this private key. Okay, so this will take a few minutes to create this, and then we'll go into our resource. I'll just pause for now. So I thought while this is running, let's go to AWS on the left hand side and go to EC2. I'm already in there, so just going to go there to EC2, and I've got no running instances. Go to instances and launch an instance. And I'm just going to select the free tier. So select the free tier is this one here. So I'm going to go to next configuration here. You can see on the right hand side my virtual machine is done there. But let's continue on the left hand side. This is AWS. So I'm just going to, I've got a default VPC there. Just going to leave everything as default. Just want to make sure that I've got all settings correct here. And this is the user data. On the bottom here, this is where I'm going to paste in user data. And hopefully this works. And the user data is just, and in this case I'm just going to install Apache. And then hello world, let's do it demo. AWS. I should have said the other one. So let's just go add storage. Okay, just going to leave it as default storage. And then security groups, and this is where we want to add a rule. We want to add a rule here for HTTP. So you can receive inbound traffic from anywhere. I don't, just leave that one. We don't use IPv6, so all of those allow HTTP. And I'm going to review this. And it's just saying that my IP address is accessible from anywhere, so I'm just going to launch that. I'm going to either create a new pair here. This is just if you want to log into it by SSH, so I'm going to launch the instance there. And while that is running, and let's go view to instances, while this is pending and running, I'm going to go to resources on the right hand side. And hopefully the public IP address, so I copy this, go into a new folder here, paste. This might take several minutes, yeah, so this is going to take several minutes. I find that on Azure it does take a while before the server is up and running. So I'm going to just go on my left hand side. You can see here as well. So I'll pause this video. Both of them are busy. Okay, so it looks like AWS is the winner. It came out quickly here. Let's go to our public IP here, or our DNS. Let's copy that. Go into Explorer. And this might be because it could also be still running. So I'm going to come back, and once this is up and running, we can try it again. Okay, just I shouldn't have clicked the DNS. The public DNS won't work. There's a few rules to set up to be able to do that. So you need to use the IP address. Copy this IP address, paste that in here. And there is our web application on AWS. And let's do the same for Azure on the right hand side here. The IP address, public IP address, copy that, paste that in here. And there is our web application on. That's just how you can use user data on AWS and the custom data on AWS. So I hope you like this video. Please like and subscribe. See you next time.